Tennessee Martin, the Skyhawks to be exact, and we pick it up in the first half. Dedrick Willoughby deadly from long range. 4 threes tonight, a total of 16 points. Iowa State led it 25-19 at the break. Defensively, this is J.C. Holloway with the steal, and he goes coast to coast. Kelvin Cato came out of Tim Floyd's doghouse, 8 points, 8 boards, 4 blocks, and he'll see some more playing time tomorrow. And we wrap it up and tie it off with a Stevie Johnson jam. Iowa State wins it 57-36. Elsewhere on the scoreboard, you see that Siena beat Stephen F. Austin 72-64. Bad news for former Kennedy standout Shelley Sheets. She blew out her knee while playing pro ball for the Colorado Explosion and will have major reconstructive surgery later this month. Well, the NFL has expanded into your Thursday night, Kelly. The Eagles and Colts playing an important game at the RCA Dome. It was scoreless when Marshall Faulk takes it over the left side, breaks tackles, goes all the way. Later, it's the defense. Watch this. Jason Nelson, the benefactor. Colts bury the Eagles 37-10. To wrestling here in the metro area. Washington at Marion. And the Wiley brothers of Marion, mighty impressive tonight. This is at 112. Tim Wiley gets the pin on Kane Richardson. And that got things going for the Marion Indians and their fans. We move it up to 125. This is Rob Wiley. He also applies the pressure, and Marion wins it 51-18. Well, tonight's Hardee's TV9 High School Athlete of the Week is one of the hardest hitters in the state. He fell short of his goal to play for the state title, but as Scott Sable reports, he definitely made a name for himself.
Ben Slife of Coggan North Lynn had himself quite a football season. Rushing and receiving for almost 1,000 yards combined with 8 touchdowns to go along with 117 tackles on defense. I caught up with the All-State linebacker today at basketball practice. Okay, Ben, 117 tackles, first team All-State. That's pretty special, huh?
Yeah, it is.
What does that mean to you, being when you found out that you were first team All-State?
It was pretty special. Not very many people get to be first team All-State, and coming from a small school, that meant a lot, and there's a lot of great players that came here before us, and not very many have got that accomplishment.
117 tackles. You the type of guy that likes to come up and hit people?
Yeah, like to have snot bubbles.
Snot bubbles. What are snot bubbles?
Snot bubbles are when you hit some guy so hard that he's kind of popping snot bubbles out of his nose.
Yikes. Snot bubbles. Never heard that one before. Yeah, you want to continue your football career at maybe Central or Wartburg? That's where you're talking to now?
That's where I talked to a coach from Central today. That's one of those 2 schools.
They got a good program, don't they?
Yeah.
Is it just a love for the game that you don't want to give it up when you go to college?
Yeah. Love football, so it's my first love.
All right. How good a basketball player are you?
Not real good.
1-on-1. Let's go. Come on. Big guy. I don't want any snot bubbles. Hey, I wonder if Davis needs any more great teamers. Snot bubble. Ben is also a starter on the basketball team, and playing him one-on-one in hoops is much easier than playing him in football and getting snot bubbles. Scott Sable, TV9 Sports.
Yeah, look that one up in your dictionary. And speaking of top prep players, Christoph Trapp, a lineman from Iowa City West, has verbally committed to the University of Iowa. And he's back. Harry Carey will once again...
Easy. They played North Lynn in a 1A quarterfinal today. Lacey Paler, or Palar, or Palar, or Palar. In any case, she's a good basketball player. North Lynn gave it their all. Deanne Miller scores, but Winfield Mount Union
deserves a little more than he got. Let me put it that. I'm going to put it that way right away. He deserves more than he got. You know, this has been a pretty good day for Iowa senior Andre Woolridge, but it should have been better. Today, Woolridge was third-team All-American by the Associated Press. Not bad. Unanimous first-team All-Big Ten by the coaches and media. Not bad. Big Ten Player of the Week for his efforts against Penn State and Northwestern. Not bad. But ladies and gentlemen, he was not named Player of the Year in the Big Ten, despite leading the conference in scoring and assists and leading Iowa to a place they never would have been. That honor went to Minnesota's Bobby Jackson. The other first-teamers were Austin, Eschmeyer, and Garris. Iowa's Ryan Bowen was third team, and Minnesota's Clem Haskins was named Coach of the Year. Another former Big Ten Coach of the Year is a former coach. Randy Ayers got the boot at Ohio State. So did Nancy Darsh, the Buckeye women's coach. Iowa and Purdue tied for second in the Big Ten, but both got 8th seeds, which sets them up for possible second games with Kentucky and Kansas. What do Davis and Katie think?
This season, I'm just happy to be part of it, and now you try to live the American dream of what basketball players all want to do. Become in our situation, would be Cinderella-type team and get in there and try to nip Rhode Island and go on.
I think the Big Ten you know, has got to prove some things to people. We're better this year as a league, and I hope the league proves it. You know, our job is to see what we can do, to go in and play the best possible game that we can.
Game times are now set. Iowa takes on Virginia at approximately 9:30 Thursday night. The Cyclones play Thursday afternoon at approximately 2 o'clock. Well, a busy day at the barn. 6 games tipped off the 6-day run of the Girls State Basketball Tournament. We start with a 4A game tonight between Cedar Rapids Jefferson and West Des Moines Dowling. In the second quarter, this is Kristen KJ Johnson. She hits the jumper. She cut the margin to 24-18, Dowling on top. In the third quarter, they go inside to Cindy Schulte. She finished with 6. Colby Miller led Jeff with 12. Johnson again here had 8. They got it down to 9 in the fourth quarter, but Dowling wins it 59-40. Let's move on now to some 1A games. Number 1, Winfield Mount Union against North Lynn. This is Laura Reinhardt, and she gets the bounce for the Lynx. But this one belonged to the Lady Wolves, I guarantee you. Carrie Wooten hits the nice little push shot here. Katie Sorrell led the Lady Wolves with 20. This is Jenny Anderson on the move, and Winfield Mount Union wins it 72-43. In another 1A game, Beth Heisinger is going to score for Tripola, but Linville Sully wins the ball game. The final was 60-42. And a reminder that we need.
Mo. Oh, and pay homage to Robert Traylor. He set up the whole season. Go.